Morning.
Daniel, I'm afraid you're sitting in my seat. Can you please move over?
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Guys, we gotta look at the annual figures. There's a consistent drop across the board in terms of efficiency and productivity, and I want to know why.
Well, I can only speak for my department, but we've been seeing a steady growth for the last 4 years. I know we've been struggling a bit this year, but I think that might have something to do with we can't really see where we fit into the greater scheme of things around here.
Henrietta, let me worry about that. I want you to focus on getting your department out of the slump. The management isn't happy about the following figures, and we're going for the offensive. I know it's a short notice, but I managed to secure some meetings with clients tonight, and I'm going to need you all there.
Mr. Ansel?
Yes, Nancy?
I'm sorry, I have family commitment tonight. I cannot really make it.
These are difficult times. I need full commitment. I want to need a report from each of you by this time next week. And Daniel, I also want you to do the breakdown of the annual figures and conduct an interview with Mr. Smith.
Okay. Am I working this by myself? It just seems a little outside of that.
I think you'll be fine by yourself. Great meeting, guys. See you all next week.
Miss Ansel?
Yes?
Sorry, can you give me just 5 minutes?
I'm sorry, I have a meeting. I have to go. Send me an email.
Okay.
This is totally unacceptable. Do you guys even work in the same building? I see no evidence of collaboration. Can anyone clarify the reasons?
I did try to come and see you last week several times to clarify, but...
Maybe if you hadn't forced me into a role that I'm not able to do by myself, it would have been a little easier.
Maybe if I'd received the numbers from the 3rd floor a bit earlier, we wouldn't have been in this mess.
What?
Neo?
Who are you?
I'm Morpheus.
Where's this place?
It's not important. Take your seat. This is your choice. Take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up and carry on with a normal life. Or take the red pill. Stay in the dreamland, and I'll show you the Hofstede's 4 principles to be applied of how to lead a cross-cultural team. Choice is yours.
What? Where are we?
Neo, take example of last week.
Huh? Daniel?
Neo, here's the first principle. Power discrimination. You felt offended because in your culture, you feel the superior person has to be at the head of the table. But for him, it was just a seat. And then Nancy, she asked a very simple question, because it's quite common in culture for the boss to clarify all the things. Is it any wonder the work didn't get done? And take the case of Henriette. Now for the second principle, that is the uncertainty avoidance. This aspect actually means that in some of the cultures, like the Henriettes, people prefer to have a clear idea of what they're doing, how their work will fit into the organization. So it's very much necessary that you provide a bigger picture. So now for the third principle, which is individualism versus collectivism. It actually says to what extent the individuals are grouped together to carry out the task. In the case of Daniel, who comes from a collectivist culture, he approaches his task in a more collaborative way, with the help of his supervisors, the help of his colleagues, and everything. And for the final principle, which is masculinity versus femininity. In the feminist cultures like Nancy, they value relationships, work-life balance, and quality of life. Well, that's it. It all depends on how you apply these 4 principles.
I know cross-cultural managerial skills.